Hello friends, in another video I showed you how you could get these sheets, acrylic sheets, out of old TV sets and LCD screens. In the description I'll leave you a link. We have diffusers, polarizers, thin sheets and very thick sheets of acrylic. What I didn't explain in that video is how we can cut these acrylic sheets to use them in a project. The truth is that cutting acrylic sheets is quite a challenge if you want to do it well and without damaging the acrylic. To achieve precision in the cuts in different thicknesses of acrylic, we must use different methods. And if we don't use the proper tools, we will only ruin the acrylic. With a saw, inevitably the teeth will get caught in the plastic, even if they're very fine teeth. In this video I'm going to show you how to cut different thicknesses of acrylics without having to buy a laser cutter. Let's go see how it's done. These sheets are not much more than a sheet of paper, and we should be able to cut them with a pair of scissors. But if we want a perfectly straight cut, we should use a utility knife or cutter. To achieve a straight line, we must use a metal guide and fix the guide over the acrylic so it won't move. The first strokes must be gentle and perfectly aligned, creating a path where the cutter can move without straying off. After several strokes, the knife will cut through the acrylic. It is preferable to carry out many soft strokes than few strong ones, so we don't cut through the acrylic too fast, something that might crack the acrylic. With sheets this thick, it's better to use a special scoring knife that has a flat hooked blade. Some big utility knives have a notch on one end that can be used for this. As the blade is flat, it scores the acrylic, removing a thin path of acrylic with each stroke, creating a groove. This groove must reach about 1/3 of the acrylic thickness. Then we turn the sheet over and follow the same procedure, at the same level where the groove is on the other side, and also about 1/3 deep. The deeper the groove, the easier it is to snap off the cut, and the least risk the acrylic may crack out of our cutting line. With acrylic sheets this thick or more, it is preferable to use another cutting method, because it is very difficult to reach the required depth without breaking the acrylic. In this case, we should use an angle grinder with a metal cutting disc. When cutting thick acrylic sheets, it is very important to create a sandwich with the sheet clamped between two bits of wood as a guide for the grinder and to keep our cutting line in position on both sides of the sheet. As the grinder spins at great speed, the discs tend to get very hot and will melt the acrylic around the cutting line, creating little chunks of acrylic along that line, chunks we will have to remove afterwards. To reduce this issue, it's a good idea to carry out short, soft strokes instead of long and strong ones, so the disc has a chance to cool down after each stroke. In this case, we can cut through one side completely or cut through both sides. We remove the burrs or melted acrylic, and with sandpaper we leave it nice and smooth. To give it a nice finish, we sandpaper all cuts to leave them smooth or even shiny and transparent. For this, we can use different grades of sandpapers from 100 up to the finest grade. Well, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please remember, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.